Так, ребятушки, всем добрый вечер. Продолжим наше прохождение. Марс Варлокс. Ребятушки, всем добрый вечер. Продолжим наше... Сейчас быстренько проверю чат и вперед. Так, чат работает. Так, вроде все. Поехали.
Roy, I can't get Innocence's last moments out of my head. I feel so guilty. But I'm sorry. I know you've got more on your mind than my feelings. What can I do for you?
I wanted to know, what's Marco's problem with me?
Marco lost his family in the Technomancer's jail. Like all of us. Of course, that's not really a good enough reason, but he can be very hard. He doesn't forgive easily, and basically for him, all Technomancers are executioners.
Do you think the same thing?
I don't need Marco to think, Roy. If I came looking for you, it's because I don't agree with him. That doesn't mean I can stop him thinking what he wants. You're the one who's got to show him he's wrong.
You're not like him. You get along well anyway?
It's true we don't always agree on things, but we do have the same vision, Roy. And that vision is far more important than our differences.
Were you ever involved?
Because I'm a woman and he's a man, you don't think we can share a vision without sleeping together? Get real. We've never slept together. To be honest, he's not my type. But why are you asking?
I basically wanted to know if I had a rival or not.
Straight to the point. Just remember, Marco's nowhere near the only man on Mars, or in the Resistance. But if you're asking if I'm single, well, yes, I am. And you?
There's nobody. I never really had the chance to meet someone since I escaped from the camp.
I should have guessed. My word. No, forget it. Let's talk about something else.
What does the Resistance really stand for?
At first, we were just about fighting a government that had betrayed its own by assassinating the militia. But later, other ideas started popping up. There was especially the fact that the people should be able to choose their dowser and representatives, so crimes like that would never happen again. They say that on Earth, that's what it was like in lots of countries.
Seems almost crazy, but it's a beautiful idea. With regularly elected representatives, the people would be sure to gain more freedom.
And imagine how things would change. No more bosses on one side, proletariat on the other. There would only be responsible citizens. Oh, Roy, together we can unseat the tyranny of the Dowser's dictatorship and create a new society. It won't be easy, but is there anything more worth fighting for? You shouldn't get me started. You'll never shut me up now. Let's talk about something else.
How did you become part of the Resistance?
I didn't get here by chance, anyway. It was a choice. My choice. When I got back from the war, I saw what was going on here, and I didn't wait a second. I got together with my former war buddies, who were as angry as me, and we made ourselves a little cell. Then Marco got in touch with us, so we could join forces. You know the rest.
So you started a cell on your own? That takes guts.
Thank you, Roy. But in fact, I couldn't do anything else. I would have gone crazy if I didn't do something.
He wasn't with you long, but I'd like you to tell me what he did while he was here.
I'd love to. Right at the start, Marco asked him to carry messages. Sounds easy, but it can be dangerous. He did really well. He got fake IDs to groups being hunted by the technomancers, couriered authorizations, and even resistance tracks.
What else did he do?
Marco ended up trusting him and recognized his bravery. He asked him to infiltrate the military base. We needed to contact certain soldiers without being seen. And he's how we learned about the train, too. Even if I almost regret it. I really liked him, Roy. He was both fragile and full of strength. He wore his name well, which is not something you see too often.
Thanks for telling me all that, Judy. It's good to hear what he did with you and that he was among friends. Where do you come from, Judy?
I was born in Valombre. Ever been there? It's a pretty small city. Life's good there. I came to Shadowlair to join up. I stayed here a bit, long enough to learn how to use a weapon, and then I went to the front. Since I got back, I've gotten to know the place better.
You like this place?
To be perfectly honest, I went into shock when I first got here. The social disparities are way different from back home. But in the end, I understood that Shadowlair is a fantastic melting pot.
You said you were in the war.
Yeah, I wanted to enlist. I didn't just want to stay in Valombre with everyone else fighting. So I figured I'd become a soldier too, to defend Aurora.
What corps were you in?
I was in the Rangers, and I got lucky. Lots of us got taken prisoner real early, but I trained hard, and I was pretty good at it. So I only got back to Shadowlair after the fighting was over. Pretty much about the time of the Battle of Green Hope. I would have been sent out again, I figure, if Abundance hadn't asked for the ceasefire. And you?
I fought on a few different shadow lines as a grunt. Nothing special. The war and all its shit-covered glory.
But with skills like yours, you could have been a lot more, couldn't you? And I guess you wanted to keep a low profile. I get that.
What do you think of our dowser?
To be honest, during the war, he was my hero. He was incredible, an amazing strategist, and he gave us hope when we thought we were goners. At the time, he made us so many promises. Then he went and broke them all. I really thought he was going to give the people more freedom. That's why we fought so hard. All that to take out the militia as soon as we got back from the front. It killed me. Now I hate him.
I understand completely. Even if I was in camp when he became the dowser, I felt the hope he brought, and I saw the despair when I got back.
Thank you, Roy. That's it exactly. But let's change the subject. This is depressing. I'm glad we see things the same way when it comes to our enemies.
What do you mean?
We don't need to kill the ones we fight and beat. I think that's a real strength.
Life on Mars is too precious to kill everyone who comes looking for trouble. How can you make things better with a pile of corpses?
There's that too. Very true.
I wanted to know. Did you ever go to Green Hope?
No, during the war I wasn't in the sector. Before, well, that was abundance. Heard what happened here, of course, but I guess you know as much as me.
I never met a woman like you before. So full of passion. So beautiful.
I wasn't expecting that. But, thank you, Roy. I don't know if I'm beautiful or not, but as for the passion, that part's true. I think I'm kind of proud of it. But what are you telling me that for?
It's what I think, that's all. And I felt like saying it.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. You're not that bad either. But I don't think this is really the place to talk about that kind of thing, is it?
I wanted to ask you. I wanted to know. I wanted to ask.
Так, в деревню пока не пойдем. Давайте обыщем все закоулки.
The access looks blocked for the moment.
Ага, доступ перекрыт. Понятно.
Bloody vermin. Fucking slackers. They should never be left wandering around the village anyway. Gotta leash train them. Stealing our stocks. Maybe we should have mentioned we wanted tamed mutants, not a bunch of wild beasts or damn robbers. We should just make an example of them. Kill them. That's all they deserve.
Well, hey, another guy from
И
Shadowland.
еще один темнопалец.
Yeah, that a problem?
Да, что это плохо.
No, it's even becoming a regular thing with what, all those technomancers and their guards who showed up. But you're a civilian, and with what's happening around here,
Ты о чем?
What's wrong?
they found a dead kid in the village.
Деревня нашла
Pretty
мертвую
girl,
девушку,
and it
она умерла
wasn't
не своей
natural. She
смертью.
had this weird expression, and she was holding a strange coin. Looked like a relic, but some guy said no, it was too new. Fact remains that now people are looking over their shoulders, especially at new faces.
I get the feeling I've heard this somewhere before. And, are there a lot of new faces around?
Well, apart from technomancers, guards, you and your friends, that's not bad for a start. But yeah, there's another guy. Keeps to himself pretty much. But he's being watched, just like you.
I heard about this story. That's awful. Maybe we should...
Find him ourselves and make him pay for all that? Absolutely.
Yes? You want something?
What can you tell me about the mutants here?
But they still complain, but we're used to it. It's true, we should maybe give them a little bit more food. They do good work when they want. I say a mutant is like a cow. If you want it to work well and give you milk, you got to feed it. but there's guys here who don't particularly like the mutants.
You know that the crops were destroyed?
Of course, I heard about it. The moles apparently... That's a weird story. Moles just don't go into human structures. They got to smell the water, see? And here, all the water from the crops is recovered in small canals, just below the surface. They shouldn't be able to smell it.
I gotta go. Bye. Hi.
Sorry, but it's not exactly a good day for us.
What's going on?
Those bloody mutants stole some of our food. Not like we produce much, anyway. It's going to make things really hard. They deserve to get put down, damn animals. As if they didn't have enough with what we give them.
Может, я смогу что-нибудь сделать?
I can go see them, work this thing out.
That would be great. We need to get back what they stole and punish them. We can't let them get away with it. But, if you could avoid killing them, just teach them a lesson. I got a bit carried away earlier, but we need the labor.
Roy, I find this man a little too extreme. Maybe we should try to know more before we do anything.
Разберемся.
I'll do my best.
You're not a farmer.
Нет.
True. That a problem?
Not at all. Takes all kinds. Well, maybe you'd be ready to help me.
Каким
What's
образом?
wrong?
Since I've been here, things have been getting worse and worse. I'm supposed to replant all the crops, but everything's being destroyed by the moles. It's impossible to grow anything. So we're short of everything. But we should already have our first harvest since we got here. But nobody's doing a thing. They're too scared.
It's pretty basic, but I'll help you.
Thank you. That's real good of you. Got to say, there aren't really any guards here to help us.
Where's the field?
I'll mark it on your map if you like. There.
You been here a long time?
Well, not really. I got here when our troops left, after the war. We were sent out here to rebuild, to make the farm productive. More for you to tell me. As far as I'm concerned...
Might not be the best. I gotta go.
Нормальная такая крыса.
Shit, we can't stay here. They'll see us. Calm down. Try to look relaxed. Joe will be back soon. He'll tell us how many guys there are inside, and then we can go.
These men are part of the group. We have to hurry. Marco's waiting for us. I'm sure we'll have to take part in the operation.
You know any of the details?
No. Marco got here before us. He must have thought up the plan based on what he saw here.
So, any news?
Yeah, I killed the moles that were
Всех
infesting your
кротов.
fields. You can go back to work.
Thank you so much. And not just for me. The whole village thanks you. Here, take this.
Thanks. Bye.
I don't want to! Leave me alone! No! Help!
That bastard's killing days are over.
Thank you! I'm sure he would have killed me like that other girl if you hadn't been there.
Like many others, I've been tracking him down for a while now, and he left a bloody trail behind him.
How horrible! I could never thank you enough. But here, it isn't much, but it's all I have.
Thank you.
Thanks again for saving.
I was told that the village stocks were...
I cannot lie to you, not to you. We have received more than enough, not only to plant, but to feed ourselves and the mutants. It is only by rapacity or hatred of those poor beasts that impartiality gives them nothing.
Thanks for being so honest. You know anything about the technomancers here?
No. To be honest, I'm a bit afraid of them. All I can tell you is that one of their leaders, is called Generosity. I heard some guards call him that.
I gotta go.
Да, ради интереса сюда зайдем.
Did he escape?
How do you know that?
We know because we had friends there. We are from Abundance. We were. Thank you for helping them. Many died, but some joined Aurora. They are content. They are treated better. We are proud to meet the man who helped the mutants. Will he help us, too? It's almost like Abundance here.
What are you talking about?
You must speak to the chief. He will tell you. He knows Aurora better. He comes from Aurora.
All right, I'll go see him. Can we talk about something else? You say you belonged to Abundance before. How is that possible?
We already worked at Green Hope before the war. During the fighting, we helped carry bags. When the fighting stopped, we hid. We hoped Aurora would be better, but we were wrong. It may be better in other places, but not here.
You must know Green Hope really well.
We know some things, yes, but the men learned quickly. They do not need to learn from us.
Huh. Too bad. I'm sure you know more than you're saying.
We don't know how to know if we know more or less than the men think we know.
Forget it. I'm going. See ya.
Can we do something?
I'm going.
Can we do something?
Where are you from?
We are from Good Source, far from here.
Yeah, I see where Good Source is. Pretty amazing, actually. Why'd they bring you here?
We know hydroponics. Good Source is like Green Hope. So they brought us here to do the same work.
I didn't know they were using you as specialists. Guild's making progress. How's it going with the villagers?
Not very good. But it is not our fault. They do not give us food. We work a lot, but without food it is difficult. So we ask, and they hit us. We ask for more, but we are hungry.
I see. It's closed.
Короче, туда пока, значит, не надо идти.
How can we help the man?
Where are you from?
Yes, the one man sees before him belongs to Aurora, and always belonged. We came from Shadowlair in a train with others to work here. But we regret. In the city we ate our fill. The men fed us. Here they throw us some leaves. They throw leaves at us, nothing more. Here we die of hunger and must work as much or more.
What do you do exactly? What did they get you to do?
We had to move man corpses, put them in trains for the city, and repair broken canals, and carry bags, and plant grain, and...
I think I see. You do a bit of everything.
Oh no, we decide nothing.
Gotta go. Where did you put what you stole?
Где хранить украденное?
Mutants must eat.
А там нужно питаться как и людям, а у них еды
They
хватает.
have enough to eat.
Что ты имеешь в виду?
Explain yourself.
The men
Передавали людям припасы очень большие для еды и посевов.
very much to eat and sow. They also
Также они получили мутантов нас, чтобы мы им помогали.
for help,
Но они нас не
but they
кормят.
gave us nothing to eat. The mutants must
Мутанты
eat
тоже должны
too.
есть, иначе не умирают, как и люди. У людей много еды.
Like
Почему
the
они нам
men.
ничего не дают?
They have enough to eat. Why do they give us nothing?
Okay, I get it. I know you need to eat.
Думаю, я смогу вам помочь.
Maybe I can help you balance things up a bit.
We do not understand. You are a man.
Понимаем, ты человек.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Да,
Thanks.
спасибо, я знаю.
All right,
Так,
I'll see what I can do.
кажется, я понял, что можно сделать. Я скажу, что вы уже все съели.
I'll probably have to tell them that I punished you too.
Пожалуй,
but
придется еще
you'll have
сказать,
to
что я вас
play along.
наказал. Вы должны будете мне
This
подыграть.
is unexpected, man.
Это неожиданно, если ты сделаешь так, то спасешь нас. И
You will be saving us. And
Yes.
many of us
Многие из нас больны, ведь мы долго не
as we
ели.
have not had food for a long time, and may the man forget me. I should not ask for more than what he has already given us.
Ну, укладывай уже.
Well, just tell me about it instead of beating around the bush.
If the man could also find us some medicine, it would be very, very kind.
Ладно, я этим займусь.
I'll see what I can find.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Took care of your problem.
Really?
Sorry, I couldn't get the food back. They'd already eaten it all.
Oh, shit. We're gonna be struggling for months to make that up. We're really gonna have to tighten our belts.
You still got enough to survive. You'll get by.
All the same, those filthy animals need to be taught a lesson so they don't start again. If we let them get away with it once, they'll think they can do anything.
Done deal. I took care of it. They won't do that again.
Well, that's good to hear. Thank you, I suppose. What do you want? There is the man again.
Принес.
The medicine.
Yeah, but here, keep it to yourselves. If anyone sees you have it, you'll get in big trouble.
Of course, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. The man is great and generous. Accept this gift. We all contribute, so we can thank you.
Thank you. Ah, I almost forgot. I lied to the villagers. You're not supposed to have any food and you've been punished. Be convincing.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Do you know anything about the Technomancers?
Those magic men don't come here, but we know that they are digging. We've carried equipment to where they dig. They are looking for something in the ground. We think they are looking for traces of the first men.
Colonists?
Yes. Green hope
is old. It is said that part of the canals date from that time. That is what makes it rich. Ah, I see. Interesting. I heard about a shadow line being built around here. You know anything about that?
Yes. Some of our people are used there, but we have heard nothing more of them. It is a very bad place to work. There would seem to be others working in the sun. Not just us. Men, too. But that's crazy. Nobody would do that.
I heard about a shadow line being built around here. You know anything about that?
Yes. Some of our people are used there, but we have heard nothing more of them. It is a very bad place to work. There would seem to be others working in the sun. Not just us. Men, too. But that's crazy. Nobody would do that.
The technomancers were carrying out experiments on mutation. Have you heard anything about that?
No, man. Those of ours who went to Shadow Lane have not come back. May the sun receive them, and the shadow forgive them.
Ты откуда?
Where are you from?
Most of us came here at the same time as the men from Aurora, sent by the guild to work here, to rebuild the structures, carry loads, help in the fields. Before, we were in Shade Valley, and others were in Shadow Lair. We belong to the guild. They send us where they want. Some were already here, from Abundance.
Any info on Green Hope?
It's a place where a lot of men died. When we arrived, there were still bodies, and holes everywhere. Many broken things. The ground is rich, but it's a place of death. Never at peace now. The ground has tasted blood, and it will want more. But that is merely what we think.
I have to go. Bye.
Sir? Sir?
Круто, еще
There's
остались,
still
да?
moles around, right?
Not that I know
Yeah.
of, no.
It's just that I wanted to start working my field again. But as soon as I turned my back, everything's been turned upside down.
And you think that other moles came?
Well, that's what I thought. I didn't want to stick around to make sure.
Ладно, я выясню, что там.
I understand. I'll go see what's happening.
Thank you. It's just, I don't really dare to go there now.
I gotta go. See ya. What are you doing here?
I'm a farm worker.
Well, hey, and I'm the dowser. Yeah, sure. You wouldn't happen to be destroying the cops, would you?
No, I mean, I have my reasons. Now leave me alone.
Зачем ты
Seeing
это
as you say you
делаешь?
got your reasons? Tell me.
Maybe you didn't see what happened here, but I fought here. I saw my friends fall to the ground, and they weren't laughing. I saw the ground flowing with blood, so the men from Shadow Lair could get rich. I saw men die just because the guild wanted to get bigger. I can't let them do that. I want them to pay for it. I won't let them use the bodies of my friends to feed the fat people in the city.
His reaction may seem weird, Roy, but I think I can understand him. In a way, it's yet another injustice from the source.
Yeah, it wasn't hard to get them to come
Карате
back
тоже
here.
работает.
The water usually stays in the canals underground, but you just sprinkle a little around and they turn up.
You wasted water to destroy these crops? That's a bit much.
And you think our blood was nothing?
Ты случайно не работаешь на
Tell me
изобилие?
something. You don't work for abundance, do you? Because what you're doing is a lot like enemy sabotage.
Bullshit! I fought those guys. You can accuse me of a lot of things, but not that. It's just that I find what they're
У него
doing here
чуть шлем
pretty
дырявый.
disgusting.
When you think about it, who are you helping with all this? Your buddies? They're dead. The poor bastards like you who fought for the guild? Not really, since they're the ones who hired me. The only ones you're really helping are the enemy, Abundance. You're weakening Aurora here and paving the way for the others to return.
I see. You're probably right. I should go.
But that's it? You seem pretty satisfied. It's over. No more moles? Come on, tell me what happened.
It wasn't the moles. There was a guy sabotaging your work. He didn't like the idea
Добрый
of
вечер, Эйхман,
plants
добрый
growing
вечер.
over a mass grave.
Ну, наверное, лучше не выдавать.
I think think the fighting traumatized him. He was in a state of shock. I told him he shouldn't bother you like that. He won't do it again.
That's kind of unusual. And you know who it is?
He didn't tell me his name, and I forgot to ask.
That's not really what I expected. Talk about a story. Anyway, thanks. Here, take this.
Isn't the old mass grave on this site?
Well, here and everywhere in Green Hope, you know? So many people were killed for this damn hydroponic farm. But the bodies aren't really here anymore. When they took over this place, they gave them full honors. For ours, anyway. Why? You looking to say a prayer?
No, I just wanted to know.
На телефоне или на компе? Если на компе, U-Boost установи и все.
And how's it going since you came?
Not easy. When we got here, most of the hydroponic systems were broken, crisscrossed with trenches. There were bits of metal everywhere. A real battlefield. But we managed to get the underground channels back up and running and split the land into lots again. We could be really rich around here, you know? That's what gave us the strength to do all the work. But it takes time, of course. We just hope to get the first harvest in soon.
Ну, на телефоне, я не знаю, там тоже можно U-Boost как-то поставить, кстати.
Still feeling rebellious?
How can't you be? If you knew what happened here during the fighting, you wouldn't agree to.
У тебя браузер какой? Chrome?
I thought about all that, and I realized you could have turned.
Просто не знаю, на Firefox, наверное, нет.
So here, take this.
Thanks.
Только там регистрация через Telegram. Telegram есть у тебя?
What's so important about the crops at Green Hope?
It's not so much what we grow that makes Green Hope so important. It's the same stuff as everywhere else. Turnips.
Ну там реально только зарегистрироваться, чтобы тебе ссылка, ну это логин профиля пришел.
Some say it dates from the time of the colonists. Whatever. It yields 3 times more than the other farms. Of course, could be the fertilizer. Who knows?
I was a prisoner when the battle took place. Can you tell me about it?
Not a very good memory. It was horrible. There were trenches pretty much everywhere. Guys would come out and end up chopped into ground beef. To be honest, there were times when you had no idea.
Ну ты можешь через нее зарегистрироваться, там только просто это через QR-код. Там получается в канал входишь, U-Boost, и тебе присылают логин. Конечно.
I gotta go. Later.
U-Boost. Прям так это вбиваешь в поисковике расширение. Открываешь магазин расширений в хроме. И вбиваешь U-Boost. Самая первая ссылка, там у нее оценка 4 звезды. Не знаю, почему 4 звезды, наверное, потому что регистрация вот эта. Ну, работает идеально. Да, U-Boost слитно. Пригодится, конечно.
Yes?
I wanted to.
Честно, вот это прям одна как-то из самых унылых игр. Вот на мой взгляд. Может, конечно, вот эта красная палитра Марса, оранжевая, такая желтая. Прям уныние какое-то все нагоняет.
Yes?
Ну, до конца надо уж пройти, чтобы не мучиться. Все. Потом Ведьмака 3 начнем, но это надолго затянется. Мне кажется, до Нового года. Но тебе она тоже кажется унылой. Не мне ж одному так. Алекс, он там что-то нас, как бы на ВКонтакте-то было, но на сайте что-то не выходит пока. Вот там спросить, как у него. Эти креветка псы.
Yes? Yes?
I wanted to ask.
Hey, Roy. I heard about the kid. I'm real sorry.
Well, I was expecting a technomancer.
Тут сразу
And here we are,
парочка.
two for the price of one. I hope neither of you is planning on stabbing me in the back.
Who would I betray you to? The source is after me too, just like Roy.
Judy has vouched for you, Roy. She thinks that with your help, we can save the kid. I heard he died despite everything. I know you were close. I imagine it gives you a good reason to fight on our side. Revenge is a powerful force. Regardless, we've got work here. A lot of work. And it's time to get down to it.
Here, really. There are two of our people who look like they're keeping an eye on something, but what's so special about Greenhope, apart from the mass grave?
As you know, we are mainly trying to counter the technomancers. But through prisoners that were freed during the attack on the train, we found out they'd opened a worksite in the camp. They said a large group came here and seemed real excited. Seeing as they're only interested in power, there's got to be something here that could make them powerful. We can't let them have it, so we're going to destroy the site. There's a gas line crossing it. Open the right valve, and boom.
It's a pretty simple approach, but no matter. I'll take care of that.
I'm listening.
How did you come to join the Resistance? Were you in the militia too?
No, I wasn't in the militia. I thought the alliance with the Technomancers was too risky. I figured it would end badly, but I had no idea that it would end this badly. A lot of my friends were in it, though. People who really believed in what Wisdom promised. That after the war, if the militia helped beat Abundance, he'd change the people's status. In fact, to be honest, I was already in a protest movement. I organized meetings even before the war was declared. I already wanted to change things then. Obviously, when the militia got almost wiped out after the victory, I understood we had to do more than just have meetings, and I created the resistance. I'm listening.
You got drafted during the war, I suppose.
Yeah, and I fought too, but I was lucky. I was part of the reserve troops. We mostly took care of logistics. I wasn't in any skirmishes. Most of the troops were in front.
Roy, I wanted to tell you, I'm sorry about the boy. I know that he was like an apprentice to you.
Thanks, Mary. That's nice of you. I was wondering... Have you already come here to Greenhope?
No, never. I heard about it, of course. The battles here were so big. Abundance didn't want to lose the place. It was such a key part of their strength. But that's all.
I want to tell you something else. I was wondering... I want to tell you... Later, Mary.
Roy, I need to talk to you.
I'm listening.
I don't know how it happened, but
Романтическая
I've
линия.
fallen in love with you. I wanted to tell you before the fighting and all that.
I feel the same way, Judy. Why don't we fall in love for a couple of
Полюбим
minutes?
друг друга пару минут.
A lifetime.
За минуту 10 справился.
Yes?
I wanted to know. I wanted to...
You're a surprisingly good man. I didn't think a renegade would show so much respect for life.
You thought I was a bloodthirsty monster? Is that it?
No, I mean, perhaps. My masters always taught us that outcasts were evil. But you spare your enemies.
It's often said that life is precious, right? I'd rather leave people alive when I can.
And yet you killed Sean.
He didn't really give me a choice. If he'd have gotten back up, we'd have had half the soldiers in Abundance after us. I had to kill him. I'm sorry.
Hello, Roy. Can I do something for you?
I was wondering... I want to tell you something else. Later, Mary.
Так, секундочку, сейчас отойду, вернусь. Я вернулся. Давайте продолжать.
So that's it. A whole mess of pre-turmoil artifacts. Kind of explains the Technomancer's excitement.
Do you think they're the reason for the fighting at Green Hope?
The Technomancers love stuff from before the catastrophe. If they knew it was here before the war, that's completely possible.
This is horrifying. How could anyone send so many hundreds of people to their deaths for a few pieces of twisted metal?
They keep hoping to find something to control people and increase their power in these bits of metal. And most of the time, they do.
Yes?
I wanted...
So, how's the job going? Did you find the gas line and the valve?
Нашел.
Yes, the site's been destroyed. They might try to start digging again, but it'll take them months to clear all that away.
Perfect. I have to admit I didn't expect you to be so efficient. Seems Judy was right. Thanks for joining the fight. We have to get together with other members of the Resistance in the agricultural zone. Apparently some of them have some interesting information. I'd like you to come along.
All right, I'll go.
Don't move. You're all under arrest.
А,
Someone talked! Get out of here!
5 раз.
Holy shit. The bastards. We almost bought it there. I can't thank you enough, Roy. Without your skills.
We were lucky. If there'd been more of them, I couldn't have done a thing. Their leader had this pass on him. It may come in handy.
It will. Listen, this meeting was a secret. That means one of us is a traitor. We have to find out who the mole is, or we're all dead in a hurry.
And how do you figure on finding out who the bastard is who did this? What's it got to do with the pass?
It must lead to the Technomancer's HQ. There have to be documents there that can indicate who's behind all this. Find them and we'll get some payback on the bastard who sold us out. But be careful, keep your head down. And above all, make sure you don't talk about your mission to anyone. We don't need the mole knowing we're coming after him.
All right, I'll get in there and try to find out who the traitor is.
Thanks, Roy.
do you want?
Hello, great man. Can we do something to help?
I have to go.
Вот, кажется, списками он себя никакими постоянно. Черт, что это ж Джерри. Похоже, их держит на линии тени.
Probably the one the technomancer was talking about earlier. They were probably used to put pressure on Jerry. Poor bastard. I think I found the traitor.
Меня-то зачем кидаешь?
So the work just stopped like that.
A group of terrorists sabotaged the excavation. We hit them hard, but unfortunately it will take a long time to repair the damage.
You think I'm going to wait long? You've got everything you wanted. It's time to show results.
The incident at the site won't stop us continuing our experiments at the Shadow Line. Things are moving along nicely.
I hope so for your sake. Or believe me, you'll spend the rest of your life in the source.
Ну, куда пойдем? Ой, не туда немножко.
Hello, Roy. Can I...
Later, Mary.
So, any news? Did you find anything out?
Yeah, I got into the Technomancer's offices. According to some documents I found, the family of a certain Constancy is in their hands. They're threatening to torture them and kill him if he doesn't give them information.
Jerry. So it's you. How could you do this? You've been with us since the beginning. I trusted you.
You heard what Roy said. They've got my family, and they're gonna kill them. I had no choice.
There's always a choice. You risked everyone's life. You risked everything we've been fighting for months. Everything some of us have died for.
Marco, please! His family was in danger. Can't you take that into account?
I can understand, but I can't forgive him. We can't show mercy to traitors to the cause. Whatever their reasons. Otherwise, the entire resistance loses all its meaning. So long, Jerry.
The documents I found indicate where his family's being held. They're at a site of a shadow line that's being built. I heard the Dowser talking about it. At least it's the same place. He was talking about experiments the Technomancers are carrying out.
You mean they're experimenting on prisoners?
Yeah, I think so.
Those fucking monsters. This is sick. We gotta put a stop to this. Roy, can you go straight there?
Yeah, it's not far. I'll go right away. Later.
Hey! Hey, please! Please, get us out of here. They're doing terrible things. They use us for tests, expose us to the sun. Some of us have even been operated on. If we stay here, we'll die. Or worse. Help us. We haven't done anything to deserve any of this. I was just in the militia. Okay, I demonstrated against the Technomancers, but that's all.
Calm down. I'll get you out, all of you, but I can't break the door down. Do you know who has the key?
A Technomancer, of course. Their leader here, I think. He's really powerful and heartless.
Those bastards. They're preying on the very people who stand a chance of making Aurora a better place. Using them for these atrocious experiments. They need to pay.
How'd you end up here?
It was just after the demonstration. I thought things were okay. I didn't have any trouble when the leaders of militia were arrested. Then one morning, Source Security showed up at my place. They arrested my wife and me and took us here. She died after they did horrible things to her.
So, this is where most of the ones who got arrested ended up. We figured something horrible might have happened to them, but this...
What'd they do to you, exactly?
I was lucky, in a way. They only put me out in the sun a few times so far. I thought I was gonna die, and I'm covered with blisters, but that's nothing compared to what they did to some of the others. They feed us strange things, disgusting water, pieces of flesh that looks human. Some people had mutant parts transplanted onto them. Most of those people died. They also made the women get pregnant by mutants. We never saw them again. Please, get us out of this hell.
Any idea what's making them do this?
How could I possibly know what those madmen are thinking? They aren't human anymore.
You may have heard something.
Nothing. Just the screams of my friends. And that's more than I wanted to hear, believe me.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Хорошо.
Probably tied up.
What are you doing here? You have any idea how important the research you're interfering with is?
Research based on the horrible experiments carried out on Aurora's citizens.
I recognize you now. You were at the source when I was a child. Still so sure you're on the right side, huh? That you're always right? Still so full of yourself over your abilities, I guess. But I'll teach you. I'll show you your place.
just us now.
Do you have the key? Please hurry, some of us need help.
Here, I finally have the key. Take it and free your comrades.
Thank you. Thank you a million times. Wait. You're with the Resistance, right?
You could say that.
There was this guy who was part of it, too. He was a prisoner here. His name was Sam. Do you know him?
No. So I guess he's dead then?
He said all kinds of strange things. About a deal with Abundance and how they were going to attack Green Hope to help them.
What?
He spoke to someone called Marco. He said he succeeded. That Abundance agreed to help them. Sounds crazy, right? He must have been raving. Thank you again, in any case.
Marco? Working with Abundance? I can't believe it.
You heard it, just like me.
I know Sam. I mean, I knew him. He was a friend of Marco's. That part is true. He left a long time ago. I thought he'd given up the fight. Roy, what does it all mean?
Marco has some explaining to do. There may be a reason for it all.
Hello, Roy. Can I do something for you?
I want... Later.
So, did you get to the shadow line? Did you free the prisoners?
Yeah, I found them and freed them. And I found out some interesting things about the site.
After what we've just done, I'm not sure we need more information. We're going to be able to enter Shadow Lair and attack the source.
You want to leave soon, right? You wouldn't want us to still be around when Abundance shows up, would you?
What? How?
One of the prisoners heard about your alliance from some dying guy. A former member of the Resistance who was your liaison with the other guild. How could you do that?
Don't you see? It was the only way to weaken and disperse the Technomancers enough so we could hope to defeat them. Abundance is ready to support the government we'll be setting up. And with their help, we'll finally have a chance.
At the expense of Green Hope, which has already cost Aurora a lot of blood.
What does that matter now? Aurora doesn't need Green Hope. What we really need is freedom. A future.
And you really believe Abundance's promises? Don't you think the only thing they're interested in is getting a hold of this site?
Maybe. But once we have the source, we'll set up a new government. A government of the people. Then we'll be stronger than ever, and Abundance won't be able to do a thing against us. Roy, you know that without me, the Resistance would be nothing. That I'm ready to give everything for it.
If we let traitors off the hook, it'll mean the death of the Resistance, remember? And you didn't just betray your side. You betrayed the Guild.
It's not treason. I did it for the good of the Resistance, of Aurora. You can't kill me, Roy. What will happen to the movement without me?
So long, Marco.
I never would have believed he'd betray us. I think he really wanted to help the cause, despite everything.
Maybe, but he landed us in a pile of shit. We have to leave Green Hope as soon as possible and take the source by force. The Technomancers were hit hard, so we have a chance to take them and we can't pass it up.
We'll go then. You want one of your friends to come along?
I'd like Mary to come with us.
I keep asking myself why you drag her along with you. She's, bizarre. Never mind, we may be able to put her talents to use.
We're finally leaving Green Hope, fleeing before Abundance gets here, after shedding light on the activities of the Technomancers and weakening them. Not only did we sabotage their excavation site, but we also discovered the inhuman experiments they were carrying out on the defiant citizens of Aurora. We've won enough here for now, and hope they'll fall, along with the dowser that's backing them, so they'll have to confront their madness. I even managed to get my hands on the serial killer who was stalking Shadowlair. It may seem almost trivial, but it's still good news. Especially as I have lots of regrets. I would really have liked things to have turned out differently. I wish Marco hadn't betrayed us, that I hadn't had to kill him, that Green Hope had stayed ours. But we have to go on to the next chapter and keep moving forward. Mary is with me. One more Technomancer will be more than welcome in this march on the source. Because the Tyrant will be well protected, and it's time we settled a few scores.
There! Kill him!
So, that's the source. All this wealth. But you've already been here, haven't you?
This takes me way back, Judy, and I only ever got to see the areas reserved for the Technomancers. I didn't have access to the government offices.
It doesn't matter. We'll find the dowser. It's time for the Resistance to confront the oppressor of the people. The Tyrant will be judged for his crimes. We have to be careful. Failure is not an option this close to victory. Defeating the Source's guards isn't going to be a cakewalk.
I'm not worried about the guards.
So he who has no fear has nothing to lose. I ask myself sometimes, what are you looking to gain? Fighting with us?
After the insanity of the Technomancers, I believe in you. I believe in the Resistance. The people of Aurora deserve a chance to make their own future.
There's no cause more noble or just than the fight for freedom. Let's do this.
сливаются в одного. Нахлобучили, однако.
we have to do is enter this office, and it's done.
It's gotta end, and now is a good time. I need you to stay here while I sort this out with Judy.
You want to be alone with her and the old man? You think she's pretty? And you don't want me to distract you?
Listen, people have all kinds of relationships, not just ones based on love or sex. There's also politics. Yeah, look, forget it, I'll be back.
Maybe. But she is pretty and an idealist. She can get a great many things from you with her fancy words.
Listen, the worry in your eyes gets me, really. But I'll be fine. Just wait for me here. I'll be right back.
What the? But you killed him. Why?
Wisdom was my friend. He was the leader of Aurora. I could not let him be dragged in front of an angry mob. Let the people judge him. You were going to debase Aurora in the eyes of the other guilds if you humiliated its dowser. I couldn't allow that.
You're completely wrong about us. Yes, he would have been judged, but it would have been fair. We're not here to destroy, but to rebuild.
Your beautiful ideas are naive and dangerous, girl. And I was sure you wouldn't understand. But I'm ready to answer for my actions.
You will be judged for this murder as well as for your involvement in a corrupt government. You will have to answer for many things.
Are you sure we can leave him alive after what he just did? You heard him. You think he'll just stand aside peacefully and watch the resistance form a new government?
I'm not like him. I can't kill just because it suits me. He may be a pragmatist, but there is the blood of a hero running through his veins. He fought for Aurora. But this is your fight and your decision.
We can't let him live. He'd be like an open sore for the new government.
I don't see how you can say that. I have always fought for Aurora. You know that. I contacted you to get your help.
It wasn't exactly selfless, though, was it? A little give and take, right? Your protection in exchange for my help.
Roy, you said that you believe in what we stand for. But killing a man without a trial is not our way. Justice must be the same for everyone.
Fine. Let him be judged by the people.
Thank you, Roy. Come on. The others are waiting for us. We have a world to rebuild.
So, in the name of the resistance and right ideas, of freedom for the people, I've committed sabotage, spied, even killed. Including one of their leaders who thought he was doing good and committed betrayal for the benefit of abundance. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Thanks to our actions, the Technomancers are now under constant resistance surveillance. Their dreams of power are at an end, this time. It was suggested I command them, but I don't like the idea of holding all these people on a leash like I was. Mary has joined their group. I think she felt lost without chains, but maybe one day, even though she's eccentric, she'll be leading them. I learned that scumbag Tenacity has offered to hunt for the Resistance, but they refused. They're right to be wary. He's probably already left Shadowlair. That won't stop the Resistance from settling scores, even if Judy hates the idea. She can't stop the people from holding grudges. Aurora will have to set up a new government. I hope, of course, that it'll be less corrupt, but I'm not dreaming. There will always be tyrants ready to take over the guild, ready to dominate the people for their own ends. Judy will keep debating as usual to try to defend her dream. She did, of course, ask for my help, but to be honest, I'm not sure I belong among them. I'll be staying here for a while regardless, just to see how things pan out. because I know the conflict is far from over. Abundance will not give up so easily. The death of our dowser and the recovery of Greenhope will give them the hope that they can crush us. And even if we still have a war hero, he'll soon be appearing before a court if he's let off. I fear he'll be the leading opponent of the new government. Anyway, for the moment, life goes on and Aurora can now dream of a better future. One that Innocence, who sacrificed himself for this dream, will never know. And so I write the final words of the war log of Innocent Smith to give it a proper ending. Farewell, kid.
Вот и прошли. Что, ребятушки, всех благодарю, кто смотрел, кто, возможно, подписался. Модераторов за работу. Увидимся в пятницу. Всем удачи, всем всего хорошего, всем пока.